Proceed if success is inevitable. We have Thursday Thoughts, Paradigm 8, Week 2. I will be true to myself without needing to be right. I am my own authority. And today, this week, I want to talk about emotions. I think emotions tend to be misunderstood, as well as can be more abusive than they need to be. A lot of us don't realize that our thoughts actually create our emotions. And so when we are transitioning, whether it's a good transition, a bad transition, job-related, relationship-related, living situation-related, there's a lot of emotions that can occur on a day-to-day basis based on how much sleep you got, how much food you ate, how much water you got, the types of people you surround yourself with, how many times you were able to check in with yourself to even see, are you experiencing something and what is it? But more importantly, what is causing that? I wish I could say that we lived in a society that felt first, thought, then acted, but we don't. We think, feel, act, or we think, act, and then feel something after. And the struggle with this is when we are filtering all of our thought processes, or our thoughts are actually the things creating our emotions versus our emotions being as they are, life can feel not only stagnant, but that's how we either numb ourselves or we create things like more severity in an ADD, ADHD series, or depression, anxiety. We have all these filters that we try to do and process in our mind. And even so, when we acknowledge our emotions, sometimes I feel that we don't express them. And so for me personally, I am going through this transition of sadness, depression. And I don't look at the sadness or the depression as a bad thing. I don't look at it as something that is identifying me and is going to change the way in which I am able to live my life. It's the fact that I'm moving, and my little space here has been the first time in my life that I've been able to feel safe, calm. So it's tough because as a person who I've always kind of got a lot of wrath for, let's see, you wear your heart on your sleeve, or you're the tempo driver of the energy in the room. I just want people this week to tap into what they feel, whether it's ecstatic joy, whether it's anxiety or sadness, and to just but to be with those emotions and to not filter them. There's tons of things that go on in the world, whether someone you love is having a baby, or someone you love is coming to see you, or a big project at work's about to be done, or maybe a college kid is moving away and you're going to be an empty nester, or maybe it's that you've been plateaued at a certain weight and you're finally able to crush through and you drop 5 pounds in 2 weeks. Or maybe you're getting your heart broke. We're all at different phases in our lives experiencing different emotions. And what I invite you to do this week is to start becoming aware of what are the thoughts going on within your head that you're telling yourself about the feelings, and are you capping or not expressing them in a certain way because you don't want to come off as too emotional or too excited or in a rut and just being sad? And to A, not let that define you, but B, more importantly, get curious with what is it about the thought patterns and the actual emotion that you're feeling that is important to you. So for those that are really, really happy, yes, you're happy. The thoughts that you're saying are probably very, very excited, anticipatory ridden. But take it one step further. And what is important about those thoughts and feelings that you're experiencing? And for those of you that are sad, don't let your thought be creating the sadness. If you're sad, be sad and understand why you're being sad, and don't look at it as a bad thing. Emotions, they're what we are meant to have. More importantly, it's what we're meant to be. And when we can grasp that and embody that, I think the world will start to see a more authentic, vulnerable version of each and every one of us. And life will be more fulfilling just by doing that on all realms. I'll see you next week. I love you.